your end, you're welcome to. And just take this at your own pace. So you can always modify postures. If you want to hang out in child's pose, you can. If you want to lay on your back or just focus on meditation, that's cool as well. And we're going to start class by chanting Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo, because we're going to be doing a meditation from the Kundalini tradition towards the end of practice. And if you're not familiar with this, you can just listen or hum along to the first one and then join in if you feel comfortable. We're going to do it 3 times. And Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo, it essentially means that you're connecting to the creative consciousness inside of yourself and to your own inner teacher, or that which takes you from darkness to light. So come to a tall and comfortable seat. Sit up really tall, rub your palms together in front of your heart space. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in. And a full exhale. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Take a deep inhale. Pause your breath at the top. Tone your pelvic floor. Visualize your energy moving up into the center of your brain. And exhale, relax. Come to child's pose. Take your knees out wide, big toes touch. Shift your weight back towards your heels. Stretch your arms out long in front of you. Rest your forehead heavily on your space. If this variation of child's pose doesn't feel comfortable to you, you could have your knees together, or you could rest your arms back next to you. Close your eyes. Rock your forehead from side to side a few times on your mat to really feel the earth underneath you. Allow your body to settle into stillness so that you can really let go of your day. Feel the rhythm of your breath. And invite your breath to originate in your belly, so that as you inhale, your belly expands and then it moves up into your heart, and you can visualize it moving up into the center of your brain. As you breathe out, direct your breath out and down the opposite way. Very mindfully start to lengthen out the 2 sides of your breath so that eventually your inhales are about a count of 4 or 5. Exhales are about the same. And guide your awareness into your heart space. See if you can be present with whatever emotions or thoughts happen to be present with you without judging them or trying to change them. Young Pueblo says, inner peace is not feeling perfect all the time or not caring about what happens. Inner peace is feeling and being with your emotions without reacting to them. It is the calmness that emerges when you embrace change. So as you move through your practice this evening, I invite you to stay really connected to yourself. Give yourself permission to shift and flow. Give yourself permission to feel all parts of yourself without thinking that there is anything wrong. Take a deep breath in your nose, fill your lungs completely. Pause your breath at the top. Take a big breath out your mouth. Let it all go. Again, breathe in, fill your lungs. Seal your lips, exhale out your nose. Begin your Ujjayi breath in and out your nose. Very slightly tighten your throat muscles to create a sound like an ocean wave in the back of your throat. Maintain this breath as you start to move. Come to tabletop hands and knees. Find a shortened tabletop. So walk your hands back about 6 inches in front of your knees. Spread your fingers out wide. Inhale, shortened cow. Pull your heart forward. Lift your sitting bones. Exhale, shortened cat. Round your back. You're welcome to lift up onto your fingertips if that helps you go deeper into your upper back. And keep moving like this, just at your own rhythm. Inhale to pull your heart forward. Exhale to open the back of your heart space. You can close your eyes so that you can really tune into your own rhythm. Notice the spaciousness you're bringing into the front and the back of your heart space. Neutralize your spine, return to a normal tabletop. Gate out your right leg alongside you. Make sure that your ankle is straight out from your hip. Flowing, thread the needle. Inhale, stretch your left arm open. Exhale, thread your left arm beneath your right. Tap your left ear to the ground. 2 more like that. Inhale, twist open, lift your chest. Exhale, thread your left arm under. Inhale, open, widen your shoulders. Exhale, thread the needle, hold this one. For a little deeper stretch in your shoulder, you could crawl your right arm forward or wrap your right arm around your low back. Let the depth here happen from softness. See if you can surrender your head, your shoulders, your heart down towards the ground. Place your right hand in front of your face. Inhale, reach your left arm open, widen your chest. Exhale, tabletop, come to hands and knees. Bring your knees together, sit back on your heels. If this isn't comfortable in your knees, you can sit cross-legged. Cactus your elbows, connect your thumbs and your pointer fingers. Start a rapid twist with your breath. Inhale left, exhale right. Breathe loudly in and out your nose, in left, out right. You're welcome to close your eyes so that the twist can move into your head and your neck as well. Focus on the very subtle connection, the feeling between your thumb and your pointer finger. Yoga philosophy says that when you make this shape with your hands, it helps you to feel more connected to everything, more connected to your environment, to your breath, to other beings. Inhale, bring your torso back to center. Pause your breath. Tone your pelvic floor. Visualize your energy moving up your spine. Exhale, tabletop, come back to hands and knees. Gate out your left leg alongside you. Flowing, thread the needle. Inhale, stretch your right arm open. Exhale, thread your right arm beneath your left. Take your time, 2 more. Inhale, twist open. Really let your upper back twist. Exhale, thread it under. Tap your ear. Inhale, open your chest wide. Exhale, thread the needle. Stay here. Option again to crawl your left arm forward or to wrap your left arm around your low back. Be present with the subtlety of your breath. Can you expand through the fronts of your shoulders with your inhales? With your exhales, twist your upper back a little bit deeper. Place your left hand in front of your face. Inhale, stretch your right arm open, counter stretch. Exhale, tabletop, bring your knees together. Sit on your heels or cross-legged again. Interlace your hands behind your back. Bend your elbows to guide your knuckles to your right shoulder. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. And very gently lower your right ear towards your right shoulder. Always want to be gentle when you're working with your neck. Focus your breath into the upper lobes of your lungs to help expand that part of your chest. Mindfully roll your chin forward and down towards your chest. Draw both knuckles straight back behind you. Lift your gaze up to center. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows to take your knuckles to your left hip bone. Peel your shoulder heads back and open. Lower your left ear towards your left shoulder. Your edge can be soft. Doesn't have to be anything too deep or profound. Notice how you can use your exhales to let go of resistance. Roll your chin down towards your chest. Draw both knuckles straight back. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Inhale. Exhale, tabletop, come back to hands and knees. Inhale, high plank, step both of your feet back. Pause and breathe. Lift your hips up as high as your shoulders. You could always lower your knees onto the floor if you want additional support. You can stay and breathe in center. For a little added challenge, start shoulder taps. Tap your right hand to your left shoulder, and then switch, tap your left hand to your right shoulder. Good. Be just kind of playful with it. Challenge yourself to let the movement just come from your arms. Stabilize your pelvis and your hips. It really helps to connect you to the stability of your obliques. Spin your inner thighs up towards the ceiling to help firm through the front of your body. If you're doing shoulder taps, even yourself out. Extend through the back of your neck. Inhale. Exhale, lower to your belly. 3, 2, 1. Spider cobra rolls. Come up onto your fingertips. Have your hands wider than your mat and slightly forward. Exhale, prepare. Inhale, reach your heart forward to lift your chest off the ground. Use your spine more than your arms. Exhale, lower back down to the ground. 3 more. Inhale, roll up. Push down into the tops of your feet. Exhale, lower to the earth. Inhale, roll up. Keep the back of your neck long. Exhale, control to the ground. Last one. Rise up, roll your collarbones back, breathe in. This time, exhale, twist, lower your left shoulder, gaze past your right elbow. Inhale, center, stretch your heart forward. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center, feel your soft edge. Exhale, lower straight down. Place your hands beneath your shoulders, curl your toes under. Inhale, high plank, push up. You're welcome to do that on your knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Just gently explore your down dog. So you could pedal out your heels one at a time. You could shimmy your hips from side to side. Make sure that your hands are shoulder width distance. Feet are hip width distance apart. Spread your fingers out wide. Push into your hands to help straighten your arms. Rotate your shoulders out away from your ears. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Make this feel good through your lower back. The inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll, step or hop your feet forward. Place your feet about hip width distance or a little wider. You could hold opposite elbows. You could infinity your arms through the backs of your legs to go pull yourself deeper into this stretch. Allow yourself to soften into yourself. Be present with the two sides of your breath, with the very subtle pauses between your breaths. Take your hands to your mat, bend your left knee deeply. Inhale, reach your right arm forward and up. Exhale, circle your arm towards the wall behind you and down towards the floor. Keep moving like this, just in one direction, like your hand is circling a big clock. This movement helps to increase the blood flow to your shoulder capsule, which can help to improve your mobility. If you come to any spots that feel like they're kind of sticky, just work slower through that area. Finish up this circle, then take your hand down. Change sides, bend your right knee a lot. Inhale, reach your left arm forward and up. Exhale, circle your arm back and down. Keep moving nice and smooth. Even though you have a deeper bend in your right knee, press evenly into both of your feet. Root down into your left big toe to help find a stretch through your outer left hip, maybe your IT band outside your leg. Finish up this circle, then take your hand to the floor. Toe heel your big toes together to touch. Big breath in, bend your knees. Roll up to standing one vertebra at a time. Let your head arrive last. At the top, roll your shoulders open. Samastitihi, rest your arms down by your sides. Turn your palms in towards your body. Close your eyes. Again, feel your breath moving up as you breathe in. Down as you breathe out. If you have a personal intention for your practice, please set that now. Breathe in, solidify your intention. Audible exhale, let it go. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Circle your arms overhead. Stay connected to the steadiness between your inhales and exhales. Lift and spread your toes out wide to wake up your feet. Notice the muscles 4 finger widths beneath your belly button. Pull those muscles back and up to help guide your tailbone down towards the floor. Stretch taller, breathe in. Exhale, archers. Bend your left elbow, lean over to the right. Stay long as you lean over. Keep your right side body engaged. And just use your right arm to pull your left elbow down far enough to feel a good stretch through your left tricep or shoulder. Press your hips out to the left wall. Feel your center. Inhale, mountain, stretch up. Exhale, archers. Bend your right elbow, lean left. Square your shoulders forward. You may need to pull your right shoulder slightly back. And observe how you can breathe out into your outer right lung, right shoulder, right obliques. Squeeze towards your midline. Inhale, mountain, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. You could guide your hands through your heart or swan dive, whatever's better. Bend your knees if you need to touch the floor. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Hands to shins or keep your fingertips on the ground. Take a few breaths in this first one. Get as flat as you can from the top of your head out through your sitting bones. You can imagine there's a block between your inner thighs that you want to shoot back to the wall behind you. Notice how that helps you activate your low belly. Roll your shoulder heads back and open. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your hands, step or jump to plank. Bend your elbows to lower halfway. Inhale, upward, facing dog. Take your time in this first one. Pull the back of your heart forward and up. Bend your elbows slightly so you can pull out of your low back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hip bones high. Surya Namaskara A, Sun Salutation A. Flow with your breath. Be curious about the subtle shifts that happen one breath at a time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or jump. Big toes touch. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Reach your heart forward. Exhale, forward fold. Empty your lungs. Inhale, mountain pose. Circle your arms up, ground into your feet. Exhale, Samastitihi. Lift your heart space. Inhale, mountain, circle up. Exhale, archers, bend your left elbow, lean right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, archers to the left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Take the entirety of your exhale to get down to the ground. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Extend through your waist. Exhale, chaturanga. Squeeze your elbows in towards your ribs as you lower. Inhale, up dog. Pull forward and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, travel forward between your hands. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Pull your low belly in. Exhale, bow forward, soften your jaw. Inhale, mountain pose. Press into your feet as you circle your arms up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Notice the internal heat you're building. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, archers. Bend your left elbow, lean right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, archers to the left. Stretch high, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Lead with your heart. Relax your neck at the bottom. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Soften your lower ribs. Exhale, chaturanga. Keep the back of your neck long as you lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step or hop forward between your hands. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Extend. Exhale, step your left leg back, low lunge. Lower your back knee to the floor. Inhale, crescent moon. Take your time. You could start with your hands on your front thigh. When your hips feel ready, reach up. Use your exhale to lunge into your front leg, just deep enough that you can feel an openness in your left hip flexor. Imagine that your front heel and your back knee want to pull in to meet each other. Stretch the top of your head higher, breathe in. Exhale, right arm under, eagle arms. You could hold opposite shoulders. You could work the backs of your wrists towards one another, or take the full wrap. And just play around here with the situation of your elbows. You could lift them or lower them or press your forearms away from your face. Go to a space where you can feel the deepest openness between your shoulder blades and the back of your heart. Feel your center. Inhale, crescent moon, unwrap, lift your arms. Exhale, low lunge, hands down, lift your back knee. Crawl your hands to the left, through center, low lunge to the back of your mat, left foot forward. Place your back knee on the floor. Inhale, crescent moon. Again, take your time. Once your hips feel ready, stretch your arms up. With your exhale, drive your hips towards the wall in front of you. Use the muscles of your low belly to pull the front of your pelvis forward and up to support yourself through this stretch. Eagle arms, wrap your left arm underneath your right. And again, you could hold opposite shoulders or work into the full wrap. And just play. How can you find the deepest openness behind your heart? Breathe into the back of your lungs. Be simultaneously stable and soft. Inhale, crescent moon, unwrap your arms, stretch up. Exhale, low lunge, hands down, lift your back knee. Crawl your hands to the right. This time, parallel your feet to one another. Prasarita, halfway lift, reach your heart forward, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, relax your neck. Point the crown of your head straight down towards the floor. Always keep a whisper of a bend in your knees to prevent locking out your joints. Go into yourself, your energy. Keep your hands on the ground. Inhale, stretch your heart forward. And exhale, start to figure eight your hips. So just bend one knee at a time to loop your pelvis like an 8 shape. So you'll do a half circle around to the right, and then a half circle around to the left. You could make the bend in your knees big or small. Just do what feels good. And the sides of your waist and your inner thighs. Even out your legs. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, place your hands on your waist. Micro bend your knees. Inhale, rise to standing with a flat back. Exhale, Samastitihi, step or hop to the front of your mat, big toes touch. Close your eyes. Feel the circulation of your breath. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Good, just be playful with it again. It doesn't have to be super serious. None of this does. You can kind of move your hip bones around. Shift a lot of weight into your heels to help work your shins back towards the wall behind you. Feel your low belly. Use your low belly to help pull your pubic bone up towards your lower ribs. Then can you find a sense of lightness and liftedness in your upper body? So you're strong and stable in your legs, light and open in your upper body. Go a little deeper, inhale. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Expand your chest open, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Keep your fingers interlaced, relax your neck. Bend your knees as much as you need to soften into the pose. You can always hold onto a strap or your shirt behind you if this doesn't feel good. Let it unravel breath by breath. Very slowly unclasp your hands, take them to the ground. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, heart forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. You're welcome to do it on your knees or skip it. Honor your body. Inhale, up dog, pull forward and up. Exhale, downward, facing dog. Breathe in, lift your right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot forward. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Lift your arms and your torso straight up towards the ceiling. And use your exhale to soften down into your strength. Lift your back heel high to energize your back leg. Activate your outer right hip to help pull your right hip back into the same line as your left. Bend your back knee as much as you need to help guide your tailbone down towards the floor. Breathe in. Exhale, vertical twist, right arm back, left arm forward. So you'll always twist towards your front leg. Turn your palms open to the right wall. Reach your pinky fingers wide away from one another. See if you can stretch through the fronts of your arms. Inhale, exalt. Take your right hand to your low back. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Use your exhale to continue to drive your hip bones forward. Imagine your spine is a rainbow, so it's getting so tall that the only place you can go is back. Stretch your left pinky finger higher. Inhale. Exhale, airplane. Dekasana, launch forward to balance. Find a little up dog in your chest. Good. Slow your breath down. Make a smiley face shape with the back of your body. Like your heel and your shoulders want to reach up towards the ceiling. Nice and smooth. Inhale, standing staff. Pull your left knee forward and up. Lift your arms, lift your gaze. You know that's a wobbly transition. Focus on your exhales to help root yourself down. For an added challenge, option to kick your left heel forward. Widen your chest forward towards the wall in front of you. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Hands down, take a big step back. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your right leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Optional ekapada with your foot still lifted. Inhale, up dog. Place both feet on the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Let go of any resistance. Breathe in, lift your left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step forward. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana, stretch your arms up. And again, use your exhales to find the softness here. It's easier to balance if your feet are hip-width distance in two separate ski tracks. Bend your back knee as much as you need to so your low back can feel long. Stretch the top of your head a little bit higher. Inhale. Exhale, vertical twist. Left arm back, right arm forward. Good. To challenge your balance, look back past your left hand. Focus your breath into your belly. Helps to massage your internal organs. Inhale, exalt. Left hand to your low back. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Your inhales are for expanding and lifting. Your exhales are for softening and settling. Keep the deep bend in your left knee to continue to press your hip bones forward. Reach the back of your heart a little bit higher. Inhale. Exhale, airplane. Dekasana, launch forward to balance. Good. Use your core to lift up out of your left thigh. Spin your lifted inner thigh up towards the ceiling to help square your hip bones down towards the floor. Imagine you're moving through water or something with resistance. Inhale, standing staff. Pull your right knee forward and up. Ground yourself. For an added challenge, again, you could kick your right heel out in front of you. How can you make your left thigh bone feel longer and taller? Shine your heart space forward, breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, hands down, take a big step back. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your left leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Your variation. You're welcome to skip it. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Let go of any resistance. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or jump. Big toes touch front of your mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Lengthen your waist. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, lift your arms. Exhale, Samastitihi. Straighten your legs. Bring your arms by your sides. Close your eyes. Check in with yourself. Give yourself permission to just feel what's going on. Inhale, mountain. Circle your arms overhead. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Expand your chest open. Inhale. Exhale, toppling tree. Send your left leg back like a teeter-totter. Hinge your torso forward. So your torso lowers towards your right shin. Keep drawing your knuckles overhead to find an openness through your shoulders. Good, standing splits. Unclasp your hands, take them to the floor. Balance with just your left hand on the ground. Reverse dancer, bend your top knee. Reach your right hand back to hold your foot. Kick hard into your foot to start to lift your chest. Reach your left arm forward to balance. Good. So it's kind of a little back bend. You've got it. It's okay to wobble. Surrender your shoulder to the kick, kick to your edge. Good. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, reach your arms up. Exhale, chair plane, fly your arms back. Inhale, mountain, straighten your legs, reach up. Exhale, interlace your hands behind you, cross the opposite thumb over the top. Might feel a little weird. Lift your heart, inhale. Exhale, toppling tree. Send your right leg back. Hinge your torso to balance. Keep your spine long. Reach your chest away from your pelvis. Extend through the back of your neck. Standing splits, unclasp your hands to the floor. Balance with just your right hand on the ground. Reverse dancer, bend your top knee, reach your left hand to hold your right foot. Kick hard into your hand to reach your right arm forward. Lift your chest. If you fall, just come back. Good, you've got this. Kick to your edge. Whew, inhale, chair pose. Nice work, big toes touch, reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Soften. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, heart forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Keep your low belly active as you lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath to movement. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Lift your arms and chest. Exhale, vertical twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Exalt, lift your left arm, inhale. Exhale, airplane, launch to balance. Breathe in, standing staff, pull your knee forward and up. Exhale, low lunge, hands down, step back. Adding on, inhale, three-legged dog, lift right. Exhale, knee to nose, pull forward, round your upper back. Inhale, three-legged dog, push back. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2, spin your back heel down. Open your hips wide. Pause, settle in. Use your breath to anchor yourself. Track your front knee to point over your second toe. Stretch out from your shoulders to find openness, spaciousness in your chest. Breathe in. Exhale, side angle. Right elbow towards your thigh. Reach your left arm diagonally overhead. If you feel ready, you could take your right hand towards the floor or a block. Keep the fronts of your hips really open. Encourage your right sitting bone under towards your left heel. Nice and smooth. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your right leg. Exhale, take hold of your right wrist with your left hand and start to pull your wrist back until it feels good in your shoulder. Always keep a small bend in both knees. Rotate your front thigh open to help point your knee over the center of your toes. Stretch back a little deeper, inhale. Exhale, low lunge, cartwheel forward. Still adding on, lizard pose. Toe heel your front foot off to the wide side of your mat. Keep your back knee lifted and start to work your right shoulder beneath your right knee. You can hold on to the back of your right ankle with your right hand. You could stay and work there. Crawl your hands out away from your center. For full lizard, you'll bind, wrap your right arm around your low back, reach your left hand back to clasp. Does take strong legs to take the bind. Reach your heart away from your hips. Good. Push your shoulder into your right leg. If you have the full bind, let it go. Low lunge, toe heel your right foot to center. Use your low belly. Do a pistol squat. Send your left leg straight through to sit down. Good. Keep the bend in your right knee, but lower your right knee and shin and turn your hips open to face the wide side of your mat. Flex your left ankle. Take your left hand to the top of your shin. Breathe in, circle your right arm out to the side. You could stay there, or exhale, reach your right arm over your left leg. Maybe take hold of your left big toe with your right hand. Continue to square your shoulders open to the side. So imagine you want to rotate your heart up towards the ceiling. Use your obliques. Inhale, lift your torso up to center. Exhale, swing your hips to point forward. Cross your right foot over the top of your left thigh. You could stay here, or you could bend your bottom knee to take your heel towards your outer glute. Sit really tall first. Inhale, circle your right arm up and back. Exhale, hook your left elbow outside your right thigh. Gaze all the way back past your right shoulder. Go into the two sides of your breath. The bottoms of your exhales, use your abs to rinse out the last bits of air. Keep the twist in your spine. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, unwind. Uncross your legs. Just one time tonight, come to boat pose, Navasana. So you could have your feet on the floor. You could lift your shins parallel to the ground. If you're feeling feisty, extend your legs out in front of you. Roll your shoulders back and open. Use the steadiness of your breath to find calm in your mind in the challenge. Lift your heart higher. Inhale, option to take your hands back. Exhale, low boat. Push your low back into the floor. 2 more like this. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. Pull your low belly in. Inhale, up. Good. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, up. Exhale, cross your ankles. Plant your hands, step your feet back to high plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hip bones up and back. Take a deep breath in your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let go of tension. Breath to movement. Inhale, lift your left leg, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach high. Exhale, vertical twist, left arm back. Exalt, lift your right arm, inhale. Exhale, airplane, launch to balance. Inhale, standing staff. Option to kick your right heel forward. Exhale, low lunge, hands down, step back. Breathe in, 3-legged dog, lift left. Exhale, knee to nose. Activate your low belly. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, warrior 2. Rotate your back heel down, open your hips. And settle in, feel your breath. Imagine you want to circulate your breath to sensation. Use it to find energy and softness. Soften your lower ribs, inhale. Exhale, side angle. Left elbow towards your thigh, reach your right arm diagonally overhead. If you took a different variation on the other side, do it here as well. Root down into the outer edge of your right foot to help straighten your back leg. Rotate your heart up towards the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your left leg. Exhale, take hold of your left wrist with your right hand and pull your left arm back. Make sure your neck is still in the same line as the rest of your spine. Imagine your heels want to squeeze in together. Notice how that'll zip up your inner thighs. Reach back to your edge, inhale. Exhale, low lunge, cartwheel forward. Lizard pose, toe heel your front foot off to the wide side of your mat. Keep your back knee lifted. Begin to work your left shoulder beneath your left knee. You can hold the back of your ankle with your left hand. Or start to crawl your hands out away from you. You could stay there or bind. Wrap your left arm around your low back. Reach your right hand back to clasp. Good. Push your left elbow into your leg to help open through your chest. Stretch the top of your head away from your tailbone. You have the full bind, let it go. Low lunge, toe heel your left foot to center. Use your low belly to a pistol squat. Send your right leg straight through to sit down. Keep the bend in your left knee. Lower your knee and your shin to the floor to open your hips to the wide side of your mat. Flex your right ankle. Take your right hand to the top of your right shin. Circle your left arm open, inhale. You could stay here or exhale, reach your left hand towards your right foot. And gently open your heart up towards the ceiling. Just allow yourself to feel whatever might be present. Use your obliques. Inhale, lift your torso back up to center. Exhale, swing your legs to face the front of your mat. Cross your left foot over the top of your right thigh. Stay there or bend your bottom knee to take your heel towards your outer glute. Ground through both of your sitting bones. Inhale, rainbow your left arm up and back. Exhale, hook your right elbow outside your left thigh. Look back past your left shoulder. Stay with the subtlety. Keep the twist in your spine. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, unwind. Come to tabletop, hands and knees. Gate out your left leg alongside you and lift your torso up to stand on your right knee. We're doing a gated camel. So the easier variation will be to circle your right hand to your low back. The deeper variation will be to circle your hand to your heel. Make sure that whenever you're doing a back bend, you're grounding down into your knee so that you're lifting up before you lean yourself backwards, okay? So take your left hand to your left hip. We're gonna kind of circle your torso. So circle your right arm forward and around, inhale. Exhale, place your right hand on your low back or on your right heel. Reach your left arm towards the wall behind you. Press down into your right knee. Pull your low belly in to help protect your lower spine. Reach your left pinky finger as far back as you can. Inhale. Exhale, circle your arm to the right. Come forward to tabletop, hands and knees. Good. Change sides. Gate out your right leg alongside you. Lift your torso to stand up on your left knee. Take your right hand to your waist. Circle your left arm forward and around. Inhale. Exhale, take your left hand to your low back or to your heel. Reach your right arm back. Push your chin up towards the ceiling to stretch into the front of your neck. Feel your breath in the front of your body through your hip, your heart space. Reach back as far as you can. Inhale. Exhale, circle to the left. Come back to tabletop. Bring your knees together. Sit back on your heels. Take one hand to the ground next to you, one hand over your heart space. Close your eyes. Feel how anchored and rooted you are in the earth. Also how soft your heart space is. Blink your eyes open and come to a comfortable seated pose. And we're gonna move into our meditation. So do sit comfortably if you wanna sit yourself up on a pillow or a block, or you can sit in a chair or against a wall. And we're gonna do Kirtan Kriya, which is one of the most studied kriyas or meditations from the Kundalini tradition. It's been proven to have a really good effect on the brain. It's showed improvement in concentration and memory in Alzheimer's patients. And what we're doing is we're going to be doing a simple mantra. We'll be repeating sa, ta, na, ma. And if you can't remember that right now, you'll get it after a couple of repetitions. And as you're chanting each mantra, you are touching a finger to your thumb. So sa, ta, na, ma. So you're starting with your pointer finger and then changing just one hand at a time. Sa, ta, na, ma. And sa, ta, na, ma is essentially a representation of the cycles of life. So it represents infinity, life, death, and rebirth. So this is the cycle that everything goes through. Your ideas go through it. You as a human go through it. It's just kind of the cycle that we are all in. I'm going to be playing a track so you can just chant along with the track. It's not about what you sound like. Just really do this from your heart space, chant from your heart space, and do it with a little bit of enthusiasm. Every time that you chant, you're going to visualize yourself projecting the mantra out your third eye. So sa, ta, na, ma. It's just a little visualization. We game? Questions? Okay.
Satanama, 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 Satanama.
Take a deep breath in. Pause your breath. Tone your pelvic floor. Visualize your energy moving up. And exhale, release, breathe naturally. Keep your eyes closed and allow your focus to go inward. You can stay seated in meditation or lay down on your back for Shavasana. You take Shavasana, lay down, allow your ankles to fall open, legs are straight out in front of you. Rest your arms next to you, close or cover your eyes. Let everything go. Inner peace is not feeling perfect all the time or not caring about what is happening. Inner peace is feeling and being with your emotions without reacting to them. It is the calmness that emerges when you embrace change. Young Pueblo. Bring your awareness to your breath. And circulate your breath throughout your whole body. Connect to some intuitive movement. Notice your nose, and whichever nostril feels more open, roll to the fetal position on the open side. Use your bottom arm as a pillow. Use your hands to come up to a seated pose with your eyes closed. Connect your hands together in front of your heart space. And take a few deep breaths into your own heart. Stay open and allowing with yourself as you move out into the rest of your evening. We will seal in our practice by chanting a long Sat, short Nam, which means truth is my identity. Satanama is basically the root of Sat Nam. Take a deep breath in. Sat Nam. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Let me know if you have questions. If you liked that little meditation, it was kind of just a sneak peek. There's a whole, it's about 15 minutes long, and you do a whole different slew of, you start chanting out loud, and then you go into whispering it, and then you repeat it internally, and then you go back the opposite way. And it's been shown to just have really incredible results on the brain. So can give that info to you if you're interested. But thanks so much for joining. I hope you guys have a beautiful night.